Hello and welcome to the first episode of Car Podcast. That is what we are calling this show now. For now, until we turn it into something else. I don't know. Fuck around and find out, I guess. Right now it's 8:37 a.m. It is 12th of April 2026 and we are 139 kilometers into our journey. We started from Delhi and we are going to Ayodhya. Just wanted to introduce two other people to you. First, please say hi to my co-host and friend and best cinemat in the universe, Satvik.
Hi everyone, my name is Satvik and I worked for Doordarshan before I came here. This is the Akashvani podcast.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I I work as a radio journalist for 29 years before switching careers and coming into independent cinema.
This,
And this is the independent cinema that I will be making.
which is what?
This is I will be getting song requests from across the country. So the next song that plays is requested by Rinku, Pinky, and Bubbly from Jhansi.
Chassis. Okay. Sure.
And I am here with my friend Meghnath.
Yes.
Who also, I think, is in politics or something.
Yes. I'm a politician, author, stand-up comic, YouTuber, journalist. और क्या है मैं बहुत कुछ है good human being because why not trying to be a better citizen all the things
Which we all are.
which we all are trying to be trying to be
Welcome to the Akashvani podcast.
Yes.
I would really like to stress that this is the Akashvani podcast.
the third character just
And we have got all the copyrights.
the third character just spoke. I want you to say hello to Buckbeak. That's Buckbeak. He's going to drive us around India. Why don't? It's a thing. What is this? It's a character.
Public only speaks when you want him.
No, Buckbeak just told us to hold the steering again. Like he just keeps screaming at me. Anyway, Buckbeak is going to be a character, and you can hear him all the time anyway. So might as well, right?
All the noise you hear is just Bugbeak trying to speak.
No, the noise you hear is the highway. It's Nitin Gadkari's noise. Nitin Gadkari's favorite soundtrack.
But you hear no noise because we did post production.
Yes.
Because this is premium content for our golden subscribers.
Yes, of course, of course. So, what are we doing, Satvik? Let's start from there. This is like the introductory podcast.
So we're going to Ayodhya.
Yes.
So do we tell people what we're doing right now or big picture?
Big picture. Let's go big picture. और मतलब अभी ये journey है. The picture keeps expanding for us, no? As we go along.
Right. So in this crazy thing called life, I think we're all trying to find meaning.
Nice, nice. I like where this started.
And what we are finding meaning is going across India, meeting independent politicians and asking them, why are you doing this?
To yourself.
To yourself.
Yes.
Were there easier ways to find meaning in life? Yes, sure. That's true. Okay. Were there more meaningful ways to spend our lives? Yes, sure. But this is where we are and this is where you are, so you don't judge.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. You're listening to this podcast, you're in it.
Yes, correct. So the basic idea of this journey that we are taking, this is going to be the first trip. It is bit of an experiment. Actually, we already did a pilot in Gujarat.
Yeah.
Earlier, last month. Last month we went there. See, Peak agrees. We went there. We went to like this. First, we went to Surat. From there, we went to this place called Tang. Then from there, we went to Shahada, which is near Nandurbar. Then we went to Nandurbar. We went to a few places there and met some independent candidates, Sarpanch, someone who fought Lok Sabha, a bunch of things. So what we are doing now is our first official trip, which we had planned for a while. We are on our way to Bengal. Naxalbari is our first objective. Naxalbari mein we have already identified like four-ish candidates to talk to. Right now, there are like 7 people working on profiling these candidates and talking to them and setting up meetings, etc. That is our OSINT team. Shout out to OSINT. You know what OSINT is?
Me?
Huh?
Yeah. You told me.
I told you. Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly.
It's open source intelligence.
Open source interface.
So essentially, the idea is that there is a information network that I'm trying to build, on which all the things that we do will also be built. Uh, they are going to be sort of deciding our fate. Essentially, I've just given them कि मुझे यहाँ से यहाँ तक जाना है. They are the ones who are like, oh, you stay here, you talk to these people. We are going to set up meetings, everything. So yeah, delegated this entire trip and our life to 7 people who I don't know exactly because they started working with me a week ago. Fun times.
Some of them we know.
Some of them
Some
we
of them
know.
are close friends.
Some of them, yes. The supervisors are close friends, but the people who are actually doing the planning and information gathering are Nerd Army people who reached out to us. They wanted to work with us on this, whatever we are doing, adventure. And yeah, we are having fun right now.
That is a subjective sentence.
I'm having fun right now. don't know about you.
Yeah. We could have called the team our research team.
No, it
But
was
it had to be OSET.
It has to be OCD. Yeah,
I think so. Research is too mainstream.
yeah. Fuck that. We are breaking format. Remember. So we are going to Naxalbari. What do you expect to find?
Naxal?
See, the
That's not going to happen. I expect to find CRPF.
yes,
A lot of them.
correct.
Yeah.
And in case you don't know, listeners, the Bengal elections is happening 23rd and 29th, I believe, are 2 phases. Naxalbari, but the whole district of Siliguri, which includes Naxalbari, goes for elections on the 23rd. So we will hit Naxalbari by 15th is what we are estimating. If things go well. So the thing is, we are just going to go and cover Bengal elections through the point of view of independence. As he said, people who are trying to find meaning in life in the craziest of ways.
And we're on a road trip to Bengal. So
Yeah.
we're going to our first stop. Thank you, Bakri.
Yeah.
Our first stop is Ayodhya of all places. Because so both of us have this deeply religious upbringing and we both are deeply religious also. So we're going to Ayodhya first to get the blessings of Lord Ram.
Yes.
On this tremendous journey of ours,
Correct.
which will hopefully bring about a lot of change in India.
I mean, Modi ji ने हमारे लिए बनाया वो मंदिर. I genuinely believe that. Like, I mean, see, Modi ji said last year also that I hope I inspire more people to come into politics. I was like, yes. And that is when I fought elections.
Yeah.
Right? Now he's like, मंदिर बना के रखा है सबको. So I'm like, cool, चलो.
We will be staying in a beautiful property which is right by the mandir.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the beautiful part, but sure, yes, it is near the mandir.
Staying in a property near the mandir.
Yes, it is run by a gentleman who shall not be named. But he was very aggressive with me when I called him. But then when I said Jai Shri Ram, he immediately calmed down and like Jai Shri Ram with such feelings. तो वहाँ पे जाके हमको भी वो feeling आने वाला है वैसे, which is very nice. So I'm looking forward. Have you ever been?
Ayodhya there?
No. Yeah,
Everyone in my family is really excited for me to go to Ayodhya.
हाँ है ना?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom is very excited. So just to give you context, so my family went for the inauguration also.
Oh.
So my mama is a chef and he likes to make world records. Okay, so he just cooks incredible quantities of food and set the world record. So he will make like, I don't know, like you make dosas for like 3 days continuously or whatever. So Ayodhya mein he wanted to make a world record of halwa, I think. So they got a custom made kadhai. They took it as a procession through Nagpur where I'm from. Then they transported it to Ayodhya. So then there was a whole crew, including my mom and family, who made halwa for 2 days and distributed it to all the devotees who were coming for the inauguration. I'm like, yes, yes. So they're very happy, clearly.
Yeah, we're all trying to find meaning in life.
I
Not
guess. Yeah.
if making 500 kgs of halwa does it to suffer. So
That's-
be it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And also, I've been thinking about the symbolism of it all. You know, what do you think about? So, let's say like all of our politicians use religion very cinnamily. I do believe that, right? Right? Which like मंदिर जाएंगे, फोटो खींचेंगे, फोटो डालेंगे, like to show how devoted they are, so that they appease to a certain voter base, right?
But also same for Mandir, Gurdwara, church.
Yeah, oh, everywhere.
Just to be clear.
Yeah, like I mean, like all religious places of worship, essentially. I want to sort of not do that, honestly, because I feel like religion is a very personal thing. I personally don't believe in organized religion of any sort, etc. But I do believe that uh, temples, gurdwaras, and all these places act as community spaces, right? And as you said, when people are trying to find meaning in life, they like to go to these places to just be seen, even if it's by an entity that is in their head. Like they're going there. Have you ever been to any pilgrimage?
No.
Never.
No.
Not as a child. Your parents did drag you anywhere.
No.
What is this? Are you India even?
My parents didn't go anywhere. Like it went on trips, but they didn't go on any pilgrimages because they were like,
Were the trips aimed at religious places?
no, not really.
No. Oh, what sort of trips did you do?
It was mostly to Jhansi.
Mostly to Jhansi.
But uske alawa it was, I think, once it was Hyderabad and once it was Darjeeling, where we will find ourselves very soon.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, oh, by the way, we have found someone interesting in Darjeeling also. So, our scope is expanding as we go along. Right. We started off thinking Naxalbari, but now we are staying in Bagdogra. From there, we can access Siliguri and Darjeeling as well, which is like close by. So maybe we will not just do Naxalbari anymore. See, that's the beauty of this journey. We don't know where it leads us.
After we posted the video, a lot of people messaged me saying, please don't give out your location in advance. Because you know people can come up with video.
Dude, मेरा home का address मेरे affidavit पे चला गया है. My number is public. I have no fear anymore.
I do.
You do. You do. You can run away.
But I also don't have a permanent go, so that really solves a lot of stuff for it.
See, the thing is that this show is going to come out after the elections. We are not even planning to release it before the election results or what. Because the idea is not the results itself. Who wins, who doesn't win, because some political party will win. Either it will be the BJP, TMC, whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. I just want to see what our fellow independent candidates are up to and what they think about the whole thing. We should make them do predictions also, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So what's with this podcast? Do you just want to have general chatter, or do you want to talk about very complex, specific? Yeah, independent or yeah, specific.
I think we can do all of it. See, this is again, this is like a thing I wanted to do because I wanted to do it because I genuinely feel like I don't think we are alone on this journey anymore. I feel like our Lord Army or the people members who have bought into this crazy idea, they also have a stake in this. And honestly, I just want to do my best to take them along. So I thought immersive audio podcast is one way to do it. We also have a WhatsApp group, by the way, where we are posting random shit. So if you're a mega or giga subscriber of the channel, you can get a link to that WhatsApp group also. Since morning, we've already done some shenanigans. But that's the idea. I think, like, I don't know where the conversation leads. It's just at the end of the day banter.
Yeah.
Have you heard this podcast called Kanmasti?
No.
No? Okay, I must make Satvik listen to one episode of Kanmasti. Kanmasti was hosted by Jose
Okay.
and Suresh Menon
Okay.
and their friend Cyril, I believe was his name. They started off super bakchodi, right? Like basically just talking about news, politics. Someone does an Arnab impression, and there is this fucking hilarious episode of Arnab taking a dump. How does Arnab take a dump, and what does he do on the toilet? And that went on for half an hour. And I was like, bro, this is what I want in my
That's
life.
really good content. I think that is the
Yeah.
content that people should pay for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, might go in that direction also. Who knows? Who knows?
I've been watching The Sopranos.
Okay. How is it?
It's the best thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Have you not seen?
I've tried it. Like I think I've seen like 3 episodes. I really didn't get into it.
Are you? It's genuinely the best thing I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm gonna give it another shot.
You should. Yeah. Like just the way these people talk, it's so endearing.
Right.
And yo, initially my plan was to just do Tony Soprano impressions for the entire podcast.
And then you drop that idea.
I draw that I was like, it's not. I need to be more serious in life. Also, I feel like I've given up too much of my life being insincere and unserious.
Yeah.
So, which is why I actually quit Akashvani
Of course. I understand.
to pursue something more serious like
Correct.
documentary film like it.
Correct. We are 166 kilometers in. And what is this NH? What is this NH? We are on Agra Lucknow Expressway right now.
If anybody wants to come meet us.
Yeah, if you want to come meet us, we are in क्या था वो माइल भी दिखाया था वो भी बता रहे थे it is crossing that.
We will be staying at क्या है
Chaya Vrinda
Chaya.
Chaya something. This is something homestay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What will win over in life? Our fear of being doxxed or our fear of being alone?
He thinks doxed. Buckbeak thinks doxed.
I don't think, by the way, Bakpi ki koi bhi आवाज actual. All the noise will just get removed.
No, but like Buckbeak just peeped. By the way, guys, Buckbeak peeps when it doesn't feel the steering. So that's why अभी उसने बोला. Anyway, what are you asking?
I don't even remember.
Doxed or something?
Oh yeah, do you want to? Do you fear being doxxed more than you fear being alone? Because we are just giving out our addresses constantly. यहाँ आ जाओ, please यहाँ आ जाओ.
I don't think that it's even possible to be alone anymore, in a very realistic sense. If you want to find out about something about someone, if you dig deep enough, you will find it.
Yeah, but let people take like.
I mean, see, like yesterday we actually started our Independence yesterday, the show, which we are shooting. We went to meet this amusing and amazing person called Arsalan. Arsalan fought as an independent candidate from Bokhla constituency last year with me. So I was in Malviya Nagar, he was in Bokhla. He kept texting me to do a joint rally and I was too busy doing bureaucracy. So I was like, yes, sir, time nahi hai. So we met him yesterday. He took us around his constituency, how he cleaned a park and all the things. I feel like, one of the things that we did before we met him is I asked my OCID teams to sort of dig into him and get information on him so that we can do the interview properly, right? What are the questions we are asking? What are the issues that he has highlighted? And can we go deeper into it? For example, someone in OCID found out that he has spoken about how his family, his grandfather's brother was very close to Subhash Chandra Bose during his INA times, right? So he spoke a little about that. Then he got into like some MRA related controversies, men's rights activist related controversies. But other than that, they found his affidavit, they checked his assets, all the things. We spoke a little about that. The thing is, the world that I am entering, I don't think it is even possible to be alone. Like, you have to be public. You have to care yourself almost to the public. Very funny, but when I did my election affidavit, one of the biggest fears I had was my wife. I'm not telling her. My partner. She He's a very private person. Like, private person to such an extent where she doesn't like posting selfies with me publicly, right? I I was very afraid because not only will my assets go out, but hers as well. And I think it was one of the biggest things that she has done for me till date, which is she gave her assets and made it public with me. I'm sort of dragging her into it, and I feel really guilty about it sometimes. But you know what I mean? Uh, I think her fear is getting lost. My fear, it cannot be a fear for me anymore.
The rest of this podcast is just silence as we sit and stare at the high.
I think this is enough for now. We will do half an hour later in the day to tell you what all happened and more bakchodi later. Yes. See you in a bit. Hello and welcome to part 2 of the car podcast. You heard in the morning. It is 8:51 p.m. It is the 12th of April. We are in
A car.
No, we aren't.
We are still in a car because we keep our promises.
Yeah. No, actually, Bugbeak is parked like a while away from us, like 20 minutes away. I think we got scammed a little bit. Uh, yeah,
I think the people of Ayodhya got scammed
also
a
a
lot
lot.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we are in Ayodhya now.
Yeah.
And
The light in our eyes has died.
it's been hard. It's been weird. What were you? It's okay. Let's do expectations versus reality. Okay. What were you expecting?
So I was expecting, and that's the reason that I keep making fun of Ayodhya also, is I was expecting that the government would have put in a lot more money in here.
Okay.
तो सब कुछ clean होगा, there would be better infrastructure everywhere, at least around the temple.
Hmm.
And above all, I was expecting the temple to be this grand presence in the middle of everything that like inspires awe in me.
Hmm.
You know, uh, like if you go to
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal, but okay, let's also say ki if you go to any old temple, like if you're around Jagannath,
Puri Jagannath. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Been there.
you know, it should
Vaishno Devi also. If you
Vaishno
look at-
Devi,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like something that inspires awe in you.
Hmm.
क्योंकि इतना हल्ला काटा है तो कुछ कुछ अच्छा ही करा होगा।
मतलब हम
तो इसीलिए मैं मजाक भी उड़ाता था कि ओ देखो मैं भी राम मंदिर जाऊंगा ये वो। नाउ आई जस्ट फील बैड अबाउट इट,
yeah.
फील बैड अबाउट डूइंग इट, बट या दैट वाज द एक्सपेक्टेशन।
मेरा expectation था I mean, somewhat similar to you, but honestly, like, I was expecting them to pay more attention. So, see, this is the thing, right? Like the Ram Janmabhoomi movement, 1990s, whatever wo hua, that was literally the rise of the BJP, right? And this is like a 30-year project that they have completed after getting a lot of majority, all the things, right? Um, my feeling is that they did build this temple in order to sort of influence the 2024 elections, which was very obvious. Timing वगैरह देख के. Then इसीलिए they were like 400 par, whatever the hell. And they lost Ayodhya. They lost a seat here, right? It went to the Samajwadi Party. And I think what happened is that for those durations, they were like, oh yes, Ram Temple. So they were paying a lot of attention. But when they lost this seat, I think they lost interest. I feel like they just, I don't know how to put it, but it felt abandoned. I don't know if you felt
collective
that way as well. Collective punishment. See, I don't want to like put like a, like a, how do you put it? A spiritual layer on it or anything right now.
No, not spiritual, just collective punishment to the people of Ayodhya
Um,
by the government for ignoring like
Mm. Yes, yes, also because we saw like the place where we are staying right now, the reason why we got scammed. I think it's not his fault. It felt really bad for him, honestly, when I actually spoke to him. So the owner of this place, he has two cars. There is a giant parking lot outside, but he is not allowed to take his cars out because this is a quote unquote high security area and cars are not allowed. So he says that if he takes his car out, then he will not be allowed to bring it inside. So basically, now two of his cars are just sitting on a giant parking lot. And when we booked this place, we were told there is parking. Well, he does have parking, just that the car doesn't reach here.
Also, he doesn't have parking. The city of Ayodhya has parking.
Yeah, the city of Ayodhya has parking. We parked it in a three-story, multi-story parking lot somewhere. Um, and another expectation I had was I was expecting, as you said, Mandir to be grand, but I was also expecting the areas around it to be sufficiently well maintained. This is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Do you want to describe where we are?
So if you look at our location on a map,
Yes.
it's built on top of a nala. There's mosquitoes everywhere because of the nala.
Yeah.
And then we just went to the roof to look around. And right in front of you is the nala. And then if you look into the distance, a little distant, there's the Ram Mandir.
Yeah.
It's like for a for a group that cares so deeply about symbolism and optics, and for a group that has turned all the lamps like street lamps into either Ram holding a mashal
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
or that bow,
Huh.
you would think that they wouldn't place so much big shit right in front of their biggest project,
Yeah.
but they don't. They do apparently. They do.
No, it's actually even the management of the temple. So like one of the things like everybody I asked who has been to the temple is like, oh, the management is amazing, crowd management is amazing. Yeah, no, no is the answer. I mean, the thing is that the, we went to give shoes and the people just all of the people who were like managing the shoe booth just simultaneously decided to take a chai break by turning their backs on us. Like when we are saying sir jute rakhne the, he literally turned his back and started sipping chai, and everybody in that room did it, and then everybody was just standing and staring. So one guy
It was like a scene in Atlanta or something.
it's very weird.
Already in magical realism.
Yeah. And then they came out, sorry, basically the one person came and we were like अच्छा शूज देने हैं कि हाँ वेट कर लो बट आप मोबाइल दे के आओ उसमें तो ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा. And we're like, oh my god, do we have to give our phones now? And we didn't. Yeah.
We came back.
We came back. We didn't go
didn't-
inside.
Yeah, we didn't come back. We went to explore the city.
Yeah, we explored the city. We explore. Actually, we were also calling a few independent candidates, right? So, like, while we were doing, like trying to quote unquote infiltrate the Ram temple, whatever, because we got like two gamchas also to look very. And we were the only people wearing it. It felt very weird. Okay, Satvik. Like, literally, we were the only people who seemed like, the.
Who actually cared
Who
about
cared? Exactly. Who cared? What?
cared about all those grandmothers breaking their feet trying to enter the temple premises
Yeah.
for no reason. They weren't actual devotees.
They were.
We were.
We were.
Because we created cafe out of our Ram, Jai Sri Ram wale gamche.
We didn't go inside.
Hmm.
I think both of us simultaneously looked at each other and were like, "कि नहीं करना है," and we just turned around and left.
I also think personally, as much as I love Ram, I believe that I love my work more.
Yes.
I would not be allowed into the premises with the tools of my profession. Right.
Yes, yes.
This is why I decided not to.
No, also because we wanted to shoot some stuff there. I mean, like we were going to like do a vox pop-ish thing. Like in our heads, what we were thinking was that we will go to the temple premises and we will start asking people about independent candidates and what do you think about it, etc. But unfortunately, the equipment was not allowed, and we were like, nahi chodo, nahi karna hai. We came outside, tried to go to Hanuman Gadi temple also, but we couldn't find the way because it was through the Ram Mandir or something, and they were like, acha fine, wo bhi chodo.
At least one set of security guards lied to us
Yeah, yeah.
because when we tried to exit from one place, we were told by the security guards there that you can't. But when we tried to exit from the other place, the security guards told us, "Why are you stupid?
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you come so far?"
They were so like disdainful, like it was like very strange. I don't know, like I expected something different.
Mm.
I don't know, maybe I bought into the propaganda a little bit. Honestly speaking, now that I think of it, like I think I built it up too much in my head as well. And now that I'm here, I think it's a bit of a dud.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just feel bad about all the jokes. Ne?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like beating up a dead child.
yeah. Well, does it work as a community space? So I look at all religious buildings now as matlab, always as community spaces, right? Where people gather. Of course, there's this feeling of spirituality, divinity, whatever you want to call it, faith. Um, did you feel that?
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Mm.
I was looking for it. I didn't.
Yeah. It was too, at least the parts we accessed, they were too wide and too devoid of any seating areas,
Yeah, that's true.
too devoid of any shade even,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like for it to serve as a community space.
Yeah,
And we couldn't really even stand. Remember, we were trying to click photographs
right.
and we were asked to keep moving
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in an open veranda, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
There was nobody around us, we weren't stopping anyone. The security guards just couldn't handle two devotees with gamsas, like taking photos.
Proudly taking
Proudly
photos.
taking photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
proudly taking photos.
Which just goes to show you how influential Bangladesh is because Hindu hai khatre mein यहाँ पे.
Oh God.
राम मंदिर में हिंदू फोटो नहीं ले पा रहा.
Yeah, we were the most Hindus of them all Hindus. It was strange. Um, I came out feeling a little awkward, honestly. And the thing is, when we were coming out, is when the real shock hit because I think the prasad you get outside or something, and everybody was just gathered there eating prasad and throwing shit on the floor all the time. And it was just you come out of the temple and everybody's just there's a pile of garbage basically. And I got
Which
so
personally, I don't think that was a big problem for me because in every big temple, that's an issue. So
yeah, I guess. No, not all temples though. Like I mean, I've been to like Shirdi Sai Baba and even Jagannath Puri is cleaner than this. Definitely cleaner than this.
Mm.
Um,
it's like that civic sense. I don't think
yeah,
that's fine.
I don't know. Like I mean, this is a
I don't want to
place.
sound too negative about.
I mean, I do want to sound too negative about it honestly because like this is a place where you would expect people to come with like some sort of devotion and respect. This is the one thing that you respect people now, like I mean that's what you've been told to do, and उसी के आसपास तुम कचरा कर रहे हो यार, मतलब I don't get it. I wouldn't.
I saw a couple.
Okay.
I saw this couple in which the guy was wearing jeans
Yes.
and the jeans was too tall for him, like too long for him, so they were getting under his ankles. So his wife was holding his jeans for him.
Why did you find that so amusing?
Yes.
You mentioned that third time. I didn't think you would mention it here also.
The imagery was very Freudian. Is
Wow, wow, amazing.
Hmm.
On the other hand, we did call a lot of independent candidates. Okay.
That
Yeah, so our OSINT team has been working hard all day trying to find candidates from the area. There's this very fun candidate that we found, which we wanted to really go to. Ward number one, say, he won. What was the name?
Sultan.
Yeah, Sadvik will.
Sultan Ansari.
Sultan Ansari. Yes, Sultan Ansari. He won independently.
So
From
Muhammad
number one,
Sultan Ansari.
Sultan Ansari.
We asked our hotel keeper.
Yeah,
about-
owner only. This
Owner,
is the
yeah, yeah.
homestay.
We asked the owner of our homestay about Sultan Ansari, and the minute we mentioned Sultan, the owner exploded into pieces.
Yeah.
We were like, नहीं मोहम्मदन तो नहीं जीता है यहाँ पे."
Mohammedan तो जीत ही नहीं सकता यहाँ से. And like नहीं sir जीता है. And then I think he called his son. And then the son is like हाँ ऐसे कुछ हुआ था. Turns out this guy went ahead and joined the BJP.
Yeah. This was the only guy in Ayodhya more Hindu than us.
Yeah, like he is a Muslim independent candidate who won from ward number 1 and is now a part of the BJP. And we were watching some of his reels. He is a what DJ,
Music producer.
म्यूजिक प्रोड्यूसर. मतलब वो एकदम डिक्चिंग 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 राम के नाम के गाने बजाता है, बनाता है और उस पे अब रील्स बना के बहुत स्टाइल मारता है. एंड ही इज अमेजिंग and from the looks of it, we called him and he called us tomorrow, much later than we would have liked, because we have to leave tomorrow to go to Darbhanga, because Ayodhya is not our target. We were just doing things because we were here. Our Ayodhya was a stopover. So we called him and he called us late, but then we were like, oh, हम अभी आ जाते हैं. And then I think Satvik fucked up. Satvik, you fucked up. Please, please explain what you did.
So I just called the guy and said कि सर हम लोग ऐसे इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट्स पे कर रहे हैं बात. तो ही वाज लाइक तो मुझसे क्या बात करने का. लाइक सर आप इंडिपेंडेंटली लड़े थे ना बिफोर यू जॉइंड बीजेपी. एंड उसके बाद ही सेड हाँ हाँ आज मिलते हैं. एंड देन ही जस्ट टेक्स्टेड मी कि भाई कल मिलते हैं. एंड आई थिंक ही ब्लॉक्ड मी बिकॉज आई टेक्स्टेड हिम अगेन कि सर कोई अपडेट hasn't been received yet.
I figured the way he cut the call, I think he might have freaked out or something. I don't know. Like,
Should I text him सर मैंने कोई गलती की क्या.
हाँ कर. सर मैंने कोई गलती की. like one टिक आया है तुझे डेफिनेटली ब्लॉक किया उसने.
सर मैंने
गलती की क्या
कर दी क्या.
हाँ हाँ
वेट
डाल. हाँ 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 yes yes
this is sad emoji.
sad emoji yes. It said
Okay. क्या ही हो जाएगा.
क्या है? एक ही टिक आ रहा है तुझे ब्लॉक कर दिया उसने.
I'm blocked anyway.
You're blocked anyway. So yeah, so Satvik fucked up. Our one chance of talking to an independent candidate here. Turns out, I think he must have freaked out a little bit. But ठीक है. Then we called up a few more people. We found like Lok Sabha candidates and
At least on
Vidhan
paper.
Sabha on paper. Affidavit देखे. We called like we managed to get through to 3 of them. One is 800 kilometers away from here. He lives there, but he filed his affidavit from his nomination from here. So
Not 800. 12 होंगी.
नहीं रे, इटावा. वो इटावा वाला.
That's not 800 kilometers.
How far is it?
Like 200 kilometers ना यहाँ से. I think.
Okay, 200
200
kilometers.
max. Yeah.
Wait. नहीं मुझे अब देखना पड़ेगा.
Yeah.
This is what happens in car podcast.
Become unprepared.
ए चल रे. Okay, इतना भी नहीं. 400 किलोमीटर.
400.
400 किलोमीटर. 6 घंटे दूर है यहाँ से. So he's not available. The other one called us to Kacheri. He said Kacheri room number 2 में आ जाना. And then Satvik immediately asked someone right beside him कि सर आप यहाँ से हो क्या? Like कचेरी क्या होता है? And then कि आप कोर्ट चले जाओ, डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट चले जाओ. डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट में क्यों बुला रहा है? And then I couldn't hear him. It sounded really weird also.
First, so he was a farmer. Just to clarify why district court is weird. He wasn't an advocate. He was a farmer.
I don't know. Like I mean,
Why is he spending his time in the district court?
yeah. Plus he called us after 1, so I mean that was not also an option. Then one more guy I called who said कि wrong number है sir. And first I took the name of the Om Prakash was the name of the guy. I was like कि sir Om Prakash जी से बात हो रही है. He was like cut the call. Then I called again and then I said कि Om Prakash जी से बात हो रही है. So the guy paused. He said कि नहीं ये कोई ओम प्रकाश नहीं है यहाँ पे. And I'm like सर नंबर तो था एफिडेविट पे. And then he's like कि अरे क्यों फोन कर रहे हो ओम प्रकाश, and then he cut the call. So yeah, that that's it for Ayodhya. I don't think we can do more here.
Yeah, there's.
Also, I don't want to stay here honestly. Both of us are, like, our energy is getting sapped here. Mm.
Om Prakash, I also think, you know, how American government bodies do Jane Doe.
Yeah,
I just think Om Prakash is our Jane Doe.
that's a good theory. That's a good
I just
theory.
feel like somebody put him up.
Yeah,
Mm.
because we found his affidavit also, and the affidavit has nothing in it.
Yeah.
So,
Also, wait, I don't think we mentioned it was rejected,
oh yeah, the affidavit was also rejected.
which
Yeah, yeah.
is more reasonable.
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
phone number was.
Yeah, I mean उसको तो chase करना ही नहीं है मतलब
हाँ.
like I just called him because he did file and got it. Anyway, we were
We
desperate.
were just bored of.
We are bored and desperate. So, more bored than desperate, I would say.
Yeah, we were trying to tell each other stories, and it just ended up being the same story again and again because there's not much to talk about after a 6 hour journey. So you're like, why not call this random old man who was rejected?
And talk to him about his sadness.
Why not harass an old man today?
Sir, क्यों reject हुए sir? But नहीं हुआ. Anyway, tomorrow is going to be another long day. So we will end the car podcast here for today. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Should I have continued the morning's jokes? कि आकाशवाणी में?
Tomorrow we will do it again.
I think I should stick to my bits.
Satvik, we'll do it tomorrow. I will remind you.
Thank you.
Please do Akashvani again.
Yeah.
Okay. Chalo. See you. Bye.